This is Renee and welcome to my own little world. I am excited to show you my 2022 planner system, but first let me show you what my planner system was for 2021. So I will start with the journal that you have seen the most on this channel probably, which is my bullet journal. And this bullet journal is from HEMA, which is a Dutch brand. And it has 160 dot gridded 90 grams paper, and it's a A5 journal, and I put in a folder in the back myself. And the upside of having dotted paper is that you can basically create like a unlimited amount of different layouts for your monthly spreads or weekly spreads. And as you can see, I always did a playlist with the songs that I listened to the most that month. And so it leaves a lot of space open for creativity, which I really liked while using this journal. But it also caused me to have a lot of work. It really was a lot of work creating the different overviews. And I also made a habit tracker, but in the end I didn't really use it a lot by the end of the year, so I'm not sure whether I want to keep that in my next system. Then my personal diary journal, I use a PVC 6-ring binder for that, and it holds up about 3 months worth of journaling pages, and it's really easy to use the binder to take out pages and add pages, and I always work ahead. So I decorate the pages beforehand, like a week beforehand, before I write into it. And taking out the pages is really nice for me because I'm left-handed, so that's very practical. And you can also add pages. I made a swatch page for myself that I put into this journal, and I just keep miscellaneous things like in my journal. You can also add pockets, which is very practical. So that's what I really liked about this journal. Then my first ever K-pop journal that I finished, it's from this German brand, I think it's German, and it's a smaller size journal, and it has like thinner paper, which made it really bulky and sometimes flimsy in my opinion, so I didn't really like using this journal. But it has a functional pocket in the back, but I'm glad that I can move on to a next journal for 2022. Then my 2 sketchbooks. I managed to finish this sketchbook, which is an ArtCreation sketchbook. I filled it up completely. I will do a flip through of it later. And it has 80 sheets and 140 grams paper. And it's an A5 size. And I like this sketchbook so much that I am going to use this sketchbook in yellow for 2022 as well. And I already made my peach dober sketches in this book as well. So you will see more of this in the future. Then a planner that I didn't really show on my channel, it's my work planner, so I'm not going to show what the pages look like that I already filled up, but there's a space in the back that you can like put little notes in or like slide things in to keep them secure. And there's a monthly overview, and because it's undated you can just write down everything that you need per week. Then for my 2022 planner. I'm going to use this second mansion planner for my personal planning. On the front it has this small pocket that you can use for a Polaroid picture or a photo card. It has a hole for a keychain and it has zippers, as you can see, so you can like unzip it and open it. It has a pocket on the inside as well. And it has a yearly overview, some monthly overviews, undated, and also undated weekly overviews. And you have the option to track your habits and also write down a favorite song of the week, which is something that I'm excited about. And you can also write down a weekly goal that you want to focus on, which is also very practical for me. And then in the back you have some leftover paper to write some extra notes on, and the last page is for your personal info that you can fill in. And because I didn't really like the original yearly overview, I decided to make my own inserts. So I designed those, and I designed a yearly overview in like 4 pages worth of info, and I also made a future log for myself, and I made 3 categories for my future log. So I made birthdays, events, and other important dates that I would want to write down. And I'm going to glue this onto the first page, so it still is like a whole planner. Like it, I don't need to take out pages because I didn't want to. I still wanted it to look nice. So I'm very excited to use this for 2022. It will give me less creative freedom, but I feel like it won't take up as much time as a bullet journal. Then for my personal diary journal, I'm going to use a planner. And this is the Hobonichi Techo Cousin Avec planner. And it's a planner that's like divided into 2 planners for like one half of the year and the other half of the year. And I got this for my birthday, so I'm very excited about that. I'm very thankful about that. And I also got a cover for my birthday. Of course it's yellow because, I mean, it's my journal. And this cover prevents it from like bending, breaking, and just it prevents it from getting damaged. And there's also a cover on cover. I got 2. I bought one of them myself. I bought a just blank cover and one with this really cool flower print, so I can like mix and match and change it up a bit if I feel like that. And this cover protects like the other cover because it's a fabric, so it will stain pretty easily. So that's why I also got a cover on cover. And what I really like about this cover is that you can still use the back pocket that's in the original cover, because you can like unzip this plastic part. And this cover also has a lot of pockets, which is very practical. It came with this little spoon, and I just had to mention that it's like a keychain, and it's like it gives you hope, so you can like dig up your hope kind of. And it also came with a 3 color pen, which is a uni ball Jetstream pen if I'm not mistaken, and it's really nice. Then this Hobonichi has, first of all, like a yearly overview, and I'm going to cover up the 2021 overview because that year has already passed, and I'm going to put a quote of the year or a word of the year for myself there. Then I'm going to use my monthly overviews kind of for a gratitude journal to write about the month. Then my monthly overviews are for highlights of the day. I saw this YouTuber Celery Days, I think that's what she's called, and she wanted to get into the habit of writing down highlights because she would feel guilty if she felt like she wasn't productive enough. So she decided to write down in her planner on the monthly overviews, like if she would binge watch a show, that she would write down how many episodes she watched, so she would feel more of an accomplished feeling, if that makes any sense. Then for my weekly overviews, I'm going to write down Bible scriptures, inspirational quotes, or positive affirmations. Then for this spread, I'm going to write down my goals, and of course the daily pages I'm going to use for daily journaling. And for the pages next to the first day of the month, I'm going to write a reflection of each month that has passed. A detail that I really like in this journal is that each month has a different color grid. So it's like color coded, and I really appreciate that kind of detail in journals. So that's just something that I wanted to point out that I'm very happy with. Then in the back there is some graph paper for note taking, and there is a timetable that you can fill in. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. You can write down your favorites, which is something that I might use. You can write a top 100, and I think I'm going to use that for like my top 100 songs of the year. And there's also like other information, but it's all in Japanese, so I don't think I can use that. And there's also a page where you can record what gifts you got this year or what gifts you bought for people, and of course there's a place for your personal info as well. I also bought these Hobonichi tab stickers for this journal, and they're also color coded, and I bought these other stickers as well to use inside of the journal. Then I got this page marker because I thought it was cute and really suits the pen color and the vibe of my cover. And then I got some Hobonichi stencils as well, and I thought that these were very cute, and I think that I might also use these in my personal planner as well next year because the icons are just so cute, and I thought that they were going to be very practical for me for kind of creating boxes and even lines. And as you can see, they all fit perfectly into the pockets. It's like it's made for them. Then I also decided to just add the tabs onto my journal because we're here now. And what I really like is that the colors of the tabs actually match the colors of the daily pages, which is just another detail that I really appreciate. And the reason why I wanted to journal in a Hobonichi is, one, I was very curious whether I would like the Hobonichi because I've heard a lot about it. It's a pretty popular brand. It's also expensive, so that's why I decided to put it on my wish list for my birthday. But I just wanted to experience what it was going to be like journaling in a planner. I feel like you can get a lot more out of a planner than a like blank page journal. I feel like, at least that's what I hope. And I really want to not only just write about my day like I did for 2 years now, almost two years now, but I also wanted to kind of practice gratitude more. And I feel like with having different kinds of setups, so like not only the daily pages but the weekly pages and the monthly pages as well, it might become easier for me to write down different aspects and different thoughts because I have more space. And this is what the tabs look like. I also put some tabs on the weekly overviews so it's easier for me to find them. And I really like how they look. So that is my personal diary for the next year. Then this is going to be my K-pop journal. I didn't want to just throw away or never use my 6-string binders ever again. And I really like the 6-string binder, so I just wanted to use a 6-string binder as a K-pop journal. And that's it. I will of course make a setup for all of my planners and journals, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you like this video. Stay hydrated, stay tuned, and until my next video, bye!